Happy New Year, traders. This is Richard K. from Price Action and Income, and I hope that everyone had a great festive season and that you're all ready to tackle the markets this year with renewed vigor. Okay, this is my first video to start off the new year, and what I want to show you today will not be anything about my strategy per se, but rather a quick demonstration of all the functionalities TradingView has to offer, as well as how you can navigate their platform. I've had numerous requests over this past year from my own subscribers to do a quick overview of TradingView and why I personally like it so much. So if you're new to TradingView and would like to check it out, then I suggest you go to TradingView.com. Just fill in your details over there. It's free to sign up, and then just log into your platform with your details. Now, firstly, I love TradingView since it has all the analytical tools that any trader can ask for. That and the fact that TradingView is a cloud-based website, and this means that you can access your charts and personalized layouts on your PC or any mobile device from anywhere in the world. And just to give you a quick overview of all the live data or the plans that they include on a monthly or yearly subscription. Firstly, all your Forex, crypto, and CFD traders will have free real-time data available when you sign up for a free account. And then TradingView also provides access to most international markets. But when you want to access real-time stocks or futures data, for example, then you will need to pay an extra fee. But the price structure is very competitive and affordable. So this is something you want to check out. Then I recommend you go surf on the website and have a look at their different payment structures. Then thirdly, TradingView also allows you to link supported brokers to your TradingView account so that you can execute trades on TradingView itself. Now, some traders prefer this feature because TradingView as a technical analysis platform is in most instances much easier to use than any other, and they may provide additional tools that most other broker platforms simply do not have. Okay, so those are the highlights that I like about TradingView myself. And now let's quickly have a look at some of the features and trading tools that TradingView includes. Firstly, TradingView has a very large trading community where traders can share their ideas or gain followers. So it's much like a social platform. But this feature is not something I'm really going to get into today. So let's actually just move on to how you should open a chart firstly, so that we can get on with the actual chart features, etc., that you would maybe want to have a look at. Now, when you look at the middle of the screen here by where it says ticker, and this is where you'll just put in your market symbol. Let's say something simple like the euro US dollar. And as soon as you type that in, you'll see that there is a drop-down menu where you'll have either stocks, futures, Forex, CFDs, etc., and all the other exchanges. Now, since you are looking at an actual Forex market here, you'll then want to select Forex. And then on the right-hand side here would be all the different brokers where you can get your data feed from. Again, on the Forex side, CFD side, and the cryptocurrency side, you will have free real-time data. So just as an example, let's just click on Euro US dollar. The first one comes up. And what will happen, it opens a separate screen. And this is then where you can have a look. Some people will have some ideas that's relevant to the Euro US dollar. But for today's explanation, we just want to go to full feature chart. We click on that, and this is where all the magic happens. Basically, the Euro US dollar would be open for you, displaying the price chart and all the historical data depending on the time frame that you set. Now, let's start at the top left-hand side here. This is obviously where your ticker symbol is. We're looking at the Euro US dollar. We also have explanation of what it is there with the different broker that you have. To the right of that is where you just select your time frame. Now, they've got a multitude of different time frames running all the way from 1 second to ranges. And basically, it's just up to yourself to decide which one you would like to select. In my case, we set to a daily at the moment, but I can just on the go click on there again and switch to, let's say, an hour, for example. Now, I do believe under the free feature as well, if you scroll all the way down on this tab, that you can actually add a time frame that you would like. So let's say you would like to say you want to see a 3-minute chart, for example. Click on this drop down. You can decide you want to see a 3-minute, 3-hour, whatever you would like, and you just add that. And let's go menu and we add, and then this will then appear as a 3-minute chart. Click on that and now you'll be seeing 3-minute charts. Now that's a quick explanation of that. And if you go another one to the right over again, click on there, and this is where you can decide on which bars you want to see. You want to see bars, candlesticks, all the way from bars to range charts. I know a lot of guys like their Renko charts or line charts. It's all there. Now, a very cool feature that I've not recently discovered, but I've started using myself quite a bit, is that I just want to switch to something like the US dollar Swiss franc, for example. We can, on the fly, without going back to the main menu, just type it in there. Again, this drop-down menu will appear, and we can just click on US dollar Swiss franc. I just want to go to a bigger time frame, like my daily, for example. And if you would, for example, not like to trade the Forex markets, but you want to trade the ETF side that tracks the US dollar Swiss franc, then I know that the FXF symbol, which is an ETF that tracks the US dollar Swiss franc, is something that you can participate with from stock market side. And this is where this compare button comes in. As soon as you click on there, you just basically click on the little box there, and I know that FXF is the ETF that tracks the US dollar Swiss franc, and in this case it will be under the stock market. There it pops up. We will click on that, and what it does is it will overlay in a different color as a line chart the actual price movement of FXF in this case, which is the ETF. And this is a good feature to see that if you would like, for example, just an example, let's say you're of the opinion that the US dollar Swiss franc is going to go higher, then you can on the fly very quickly see that if you want to be buying the US dollar Swiss franc but track that same movement on the ETF, then you'll see that the ETF has a direct inverse correlation to the actual US dollar Swiss franc pair. So if you want to be going long US dollar Swiss franc, but you want to participate in the ETF market, then you'll have to go short, which is inverse. Not all markets are obviously inverse, but if something it does track a different price or a different market, then you definitely want to make sure that you're on the right side of the market. Now, at any time you want to take away this, the line chart, you can just go on this drop down menu over here, move to the right, and there you can either change your colors to whatever you want to. It's fully customizable, or in this case I just want to quickly delete it, and you can go click delete there. Then next up we have indicators. There are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of different indicators here. Some guys that program their own indicators, you can follow along. Some are free, some are on a paid subscription basis or once-off subscription basis. But anything you'd like here, you just click on the, let's say you like a MACD, for example, just click that in there, and there's your MACD. Open it, and it will appear on your bottom. Again, if you want to customize your indicators, different settings, etc., just go to the setting gear, and you can change all the colors, fully customizable, or even just your inputs, and change your inputs the way that you like. So that's where you do your indicators. Again, if you want to get rid of it, you just click on the X and it's gone again. Then we have the financials here on the right hand side, income statement, balance sheets. These are mostly for stocks. It's not something I really use much, but it's something you might want to check out. Then if you go to templates, you'll see that you can actually save a chart template, so that the next time you want to open a new chart, that you can just load the same sort of template, so that everything looks the same as to your wish or your liking. Then on the right side of that, we have an alert, where this is a feature where you can just click on the actual alert here, and let's say we want to have an alert trigger when US dollar Swiss franc crosses over the 0.9800 handle. So what we want to do is the market ticker is in there. We want to go crossing. In this case, if it crosses up, and you could just manually fill in those details over there. And what's quite nice about this is that you can, once these alerts trigger, be notified via email. But you just have to select that here, and when you do actually sign up for TradingView, they do have your email address as a default that will be set there, and whenever price does cross up, you can even do a personalized message here for whatever you would like, and you just click create. This is a great feature if you don't want to be stuck in front of your screens all day, or you don't have time to be stuck in front of your screens all day. But if you're certain, if you are of the opinion that if price does a certain thing, in this case goes over this level, that you'd be interested in going long or short, and then will just then notify you via your email on the Ghost without being present at your computer. So at any time you want to get rid of it, you can just click on that there, right click, and you can just delete. It will ask you if you want to do that, and you click yes. Then we have a really cool feature for those guys that want to be backtesting strategies, and this is something that not many platforms has, and this is so easy within TradingView. It's another great feature that I recommend anyone would follow if they want to perhaps backtest a strategy, or have a look at an entry that they might have messed up not according to the strategy, and see what they've done wrong. And basically all you do here is you click on this replay button, and what you'll see is that once you hover over your chart, you'll have this red line. So all you have to do, and we set to a daily here, you can do it on any sort of time frame. You can go back to, let's say, a particular point in the past. Let's go to there, and you just click on it, and what it will do, it will take you back historically to that actual price point that you selected, and all you then really need to do is click the play button. So once you click the play button, then price will start populating into the future. Remember, this already happened, but this gives you a good opportunity to backtest your strategies and see if you would have found an entry according to your strategy, etc., etc. You can also select the speed to go slower or faster. It's really up to your liking. And if you want to get rid of that, you just click the X button, and it will ask you to get rid of it. You click yes, and price reverts back to the current time. And that's pretty much a replay feature. And then on the right hand side here, we have basically let's drop down menu. You can put an auto save on so that you can save all the drawings you do, all the indicators you load, etc. It'll save it automatically, normally in every minute, and then basically you can just save your chart layout and access it from anywhere else that you would like to. Even if you go to your cell phone next time, then it would be available on your cell phone to view with all your charts and drawing tools available at your disposal. Then to the right of that, we have a chart setting button, and this is really where you can personalize the look and feel of your own charts as much as you would like to. And this is something you can go through yourself. Appearance is quite an important one. If you want to change your background to a darker or a lighter background, I prefer the white one for when I share actual charts to some of my members so that they can see clearly what I'm doing. But then again, guys, you can change the candle colors, the wicks. Everything is just so customizable and very easy at your disposal on TradingView. Then to the right of that, if you click on here, you'll have a full screen mode, and to exit full screen, all you have to do is click escape on your board and on your keypad, and you're back into the normal view. Another great feature, and there are so many, I might be saying this quite a few times, is this actual snapshot here. So rather than taking a snapshot using your keyboard or your own PC, all you need to do is click on the camera there, and it will save an image URL, and you can save this to your computer by clicking here or just copying it to your to your PC. And what I like to do is just Control C, and if you want to share this image of your chart with, let's say, analysis you've done, you will share it with some of your friends, some of your members, or anything that you might like, you just want to share this actual chart layout, then you just send that link or image URL to anyone that you would like to, and when they actually open it on their side, they can on the fly quickly see what you've done on your charts. Another great feature that's there. Next up, we have the publish button, and this is mostly for the online community, guys. If you have a trade idea, for example, that you want to share on TradingView, all you need to do is click on publish there. You put in a title. It will already take a screenshot of your actual analysis on the chart automatically, and you can write, let's say, a technical analysis write-up that you would like to do, etc. And you can then just publish this idea by the top bottom button on the right here, and then that will then be visible for the trading community to see. A lot of guys do this if they want to have trade followers that actually follow their trade ideas, etc., etc. And if you would then sometimes decide on to follow someone and that you like, that does quite a lot of technical analysis that you do enjoy, then you can also follow them. And the next time when they actually post a analysis on for something they've been following, then you'll be notified in TradingView when that has been done. You can also record a video and also publish that to the actual community side of things. Then on the right hand side here, you can create a watch list, something I don't really use that much. Below that we have all the alerts that you have active and that you have set. We'll get to the alert section in a little while quickly. We've done that before, but I'll just want to talk about that again later. Or let's just do that now. At any single time that you want to delete one of the symbols, you just hover over it. These are the actual alerts that you have in your portfolio at the moment. You can change them, you can edit them, stop them, or just delete them. All right, so next up we have a data window. And this is basically, if you're going to be hovering over your chart, it will show you the open, high, lows, etc. of a bar. Or alternatively, you can just hover over the bar, and on the top and left here corner, you will see the high, lows, closing prices, etc., etc. These are features I don't really use. There's a calendar, there's ideas that you might have posted, will all be under there. There's a public chat discussion board. If someone wants a private chat with you from another TradingView account, it'll pop up here in the private chats. And then there's also an idea stream. This might be the guys that you've been following, that whenever they post something new from one guy or numerous people that are posting, then it'll pop up here so you know there's a notification. And notifications, this bell over here is for when you actually posted something on the social side, and when someone starts following you, then that notification will say this and this and this person has been following you as well. Then this is quite important. You have an order panel where you click that, and this is where you can basically enter your orders. And in this case, we're running on a paper trading account. Let me just quickly revert back to that. If you look at the bottom panel here and you click on that, you'll see that I'm now on my paper trading account. So you can basically test your strategies, trade in a safe environment using a paper trading account. But at any time that you would like to link your actual TradingView account with any broker that's supported by TradingView, just click on this little tab or icon there, and it'll open up the list of all the supported brokers at the moment for which you can link your TradingView account with and execute trades via TradingView. So this is another great feature. They are adding new brokers all the time, and it's something that I know a lot of traders enjoy this feature. It's just another great addition. So if you want to close this, we just click on paper trading account. Again, guys, you can go through all of these things. It can show you all the historical trades. There's a trading journal. There's just so many features packed into this platform that it's just unbelievable and very easy to use. Depth of market is basically your DOM sort of style. Again, this won't be showing any buy or sell orders or the amount of buy and sell orders unless you have a real trading account linked to a real brokerage account. But this is something that you can definitely look at if you want to be trading live via your trading platform. Right, now let's quickly get to order entries again. At any time that you want to enter order, you can either do it from this button over here. Let's say you want to place an order at a certain limit price. You can just buy a market limit or stop order, and you fill in your order details, the quantities you want to do, and you can also attach take profit and stop losses automatically to this order book and just hit the buy button. That's quite easy to do it that way, but the way I like to do it is, let's for example say I want to have a buy stop at this sort of level. All I have to do is hover my mouse where I want it. I right click it, add a new trade. Sorry, that's the alert side. Right click it and go to trade, sorry guys, and create a new order. Now it'll either automatically fill in the right order for you. If we go to trade here, it will tell you can only do a sell limit because that's above the market, or you can do a buy stop order. So let's say we would like a buy stop order. I click on that there. It will revert to a buy stop order. The quantity that you want, you can fill in yourself. Attach a take profit, stop loss, and let's say you hit the buy button. And then what will happen there is, let's collapse that quickly again. You can actually trade from your chart and also manage your orders from your chart as well. So if there was a stop loss and targets attached to this order, then that will be also appearing on the chart at the moment. But at any time you want to be changing this order, you can just click on it, hold in your button, your mouse, and drag it up and down. So once your order actually gets filled, it will ask you to modify your order. If you changed it, then this 10,000 is the amount that you're actually buying, will then change to your P&L. So it'll be in red if you're in a negative and green if you're in positive. And anytime you want to cancel that order on the fly, you can just click on the X button. It'll ask if you want to do that. And you, sorry guys, I already got full there. If you want to close this order like this, then it'll just close the position automatically if you need to get out as soon as possible. And guys, that's pretty much all it from the order side, your alert side. At any single time that you just want to change something quickly, you can also just right click on a chart. You can go to your settings from here. I discussed those settings before. And you can just trade by clicking right, and you'll have your menu options there as well. Now guys, quickly before we finish this video, let's just go to the left hand side where you have all your drawing tools available to you. This is where you have your line chart, your line drawing tools, horizontal rays, crosses, arrows, whatever you would like. And let's say let's go on the trend there. You can go to a low and to another low, and it will draw that for you. If you click on it at any single time, it brings up another box over here. You can change the color on the fly again. Let's do that purple over there. You can even set the coordinates that you wanted. But at any time you want to get rid of it, click on it and just press delete. Another good feature, if you have this magnet mode on and you go to any draw line tool, then you can just click on a low, for example, and go to another high in this case, and it will automatically snap to the high or low of the price of the bar, or even the low and closing or opening and closing prices of the bar. And then again, anytime you want to get rid of it, just hit your dustbin button on the right hand side there. Then we have our pitchfork or market geometry tools. We have our FIB extensions, retracements, everything available here, all fully customizable. We have shapes that you can draw, ellipses, if you want to annotate your charts with different shapes, etc. We have draw your text tools. You have balloons if you want to like put on a note here, share it with someone else. Really, it is so easy to use. And we have a measurement tools. One that's quite nice to use is that when you enter into a long position, let's say you want to enter there, it can automatically, before you enter, you can say where you want your target and where your stop must be, and it will automatically calculate your risk reward ratio for you. Again, if you want to get rid of it, just click on it, dustbin, and it's gone. Now, these are just a lot of other new tools that they've added, or actually not new, but they're continuously adding different drawing tools or annotations that you can add to your chart. You can click on that, for example. Again, you can change the color whenever you want to. I quite like to hit then Control C, Control V, and it'll copy and paste it somewhere else. And you can just do it that way if you want to duplicate a drawing. And then again, we can just get rid of all these tools if we want to. Guys, if you do make a mistake, and this is quite a cool feature, it might be a very easy feature to use, but if you do make a mistake and you get rid of something that you did not want to get rid of, like a drawing tool or a market geometry lines, etc., you can at any single time just hit the back button. And what will happen is that it will take you back to a state and time where you had your tools and you just stop there again, and it'll be bringing it back for you. If you want to hide all your tools and there's too much clutter on your chart, then you can go to the bottom here and click on this eye icon, and then that will just get rid of everything on your chart, so you can have a clear naked chart to look at, or just click back on it and it will appear. Anytime you want to get rid of all of this, right click and you can just go remove all drawing tools. If you had indicators set on the bottom, you can just remove all settings or all indicators, and that will get rid of it over there. Guys, then we also have a nice feature, stay in drawing mode. And basically what you do is, if I want to draw a line, but I don't want to go click on that again, and I click on stay in drawing mode sorry, I have to click on it again. Then you can just continuously draw without going back to actually clicking on the line tool over there. And we're almost nearing the end of this video. I just want to get rid of all these tools again. Get out of the drawing mode. Then we also have the lock function, which is great because sometimes if there's a lot of drawings on your chart, you might move them and you didn't want to. You can at that stage either go back, or you can just click this icon over here, which will lock all your drawing tools, which means that even if you click on it now, you cannot move it. So it locks those drawing tools so that you can't make any mistakes and get rid of them too easy. And guys, at any single time you just want to get rid of everything on your chart, remove drawing tools, remove all your indicators, or remove both. And that is pretty much what TradingView has on offer, guys. It's a very, very easy platform to use. As you might have seen, it might take some time to get used to, but yeah, that is why I like using it so much. And I guess why we get a lot of requests from time to time from traders to show me how I draw my pitchforks, for example, which settings I use, is one of the biggest reasons is that their actual platforms do not include basic tools like a pitchfork. Or if they do include a basic tool like a pitchfork, then sometimes it's way too difficult for them just to draw it or switch between a shift pitchfork or a standard pitchfork or a modified pitchfork, for example. So I do know, and a lot of guys, including myself, that will do our analysis on TradingView because it is so fast and easy, as you've just seen. And then we execute our trades with different brokers if TradingView does not support the actual broker that you have an account with. And guys, that's just pretty much what I wanted to show you. To all the guys who always wanted to know why I like TradingView, that was a very quick review. It might be in for quite minutes, but there are so many features, and it really is a great platform, especially if you want to access it from anywhere in the world. And I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, then don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button below for more insightful videos in the future. Alright guys, until next time, this is Richard K. Goodbye.